Major Slack Attack.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Major Slack, your name is Hardcore Slacker number 1573, and welcome to Far Cry 4, you're going to see quality gaming here by an experienced player and a genuine fan of the Far Cry series, alright? I've been following it for years. I've done walkthroughs of all the Far Cry games on the hardest difficulty settings, including Far Cry 1 Unrealistic, Far Cry 2 on Infamous, and Far Cry 3 on Master. I also wrote an entire ebook game guide on how to beat Far Cry 3 on Master. I'll put a link to that in the video description. Check it out. So there you go. There are my credentials. You found the real deal here. No bumbling and stumbling blind playthrough. This is a real walkthrough of the Far Cry 4 Prologue. If you'd like to see a walkthrough of the entire game, please give this video a thumbs up and post a comment to help support my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, what is Far Cry 4? In a nutshell, it's Far Cry 3 set in the Himalayas with, wait for it, no Jason Brody.
So long, Jason. Yeah, see you later, pussy.
Yeah, seriously, thank you. Thank you, Ubisoft. With all due respect, worst video game protagonist in the history of mankind, in my humble opinion. I mean, Far Cry 3 was a great game, but it was painful playing as this lily-livered, silver spoon-up bizarre SoCal 20-something who sounded like he would burst into tears if you told him his shoelaces were untied. I mean, come on! Okay, sorry. I'm gonna take my meds. Glug, glug. Okay, I took my meds. Rant over. Okay, but seriously, the new kid on the block is Ajay Ghale. He's no Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he still cringes a little bit when he skins animals, but generally speaking, he's a lot tougher than Jason. Once again, thank you, Ubisoft. More about Far Cry 4 in a minute or two. We're now coming up on the Darpan torture scene. I've noticed a lot of Far Cry 4 playthroughs skip over this, so I'm going to show it in its entirety because it puts the cutscene at the end of this mission into context. Commentary will resume after this.
No. Oh, fuck. A lot worse, right? Actually, let's rewind for a bit because I want to make sure that you know exactly what I want. Now, do you know why you are here? Good. You're Golden Path, a terrorist, a bad guy. And I'm a good guy, which means that I don't really want to hurt you. I only want to listen. And, you know, people tell me that I am a fantastic listener. So if you'll just tell me who your friends are, what it is they're planning, and when it's going to happen, we can avoid them. Breathe. Now, we already know you've been spying on the compound. So how do you know Ajay Ghale? What does the Golden Path want with him? Sorry. Hey, babe. Hey, listen, I'm in a meeting right now. I can't really talk. Yeah, you know, it is stressful times over here. We've got a new client, and I am not sure he's going to buy in. No, I will call you as soon as it is done. I don't think it'll take much longer. Yeah. How are the girls? Yeah? Good. Give everyone a big kiss from me, okay? I love you. I love you too. Okay, bye. You know, I would retire here if I could. But the missus, she would never understand. Like a few years back, my company started downsizing, outsourcing all of my work to third world shitholes like this, actually. And that's the thing, I'm a desk jockey. Me. Fucking hated it. I got sent home for stress leave. And there I am, my wife at work, my kids at school, and I'm sitting on the couch every day staring at that idiot box. But that's when I saw him. Dr. Phil. Do you have him on here? Dr. Phil? Amazing. He says to me, and I remember this very clearly because it really stuck with me. If I'm going to be really happy, I have to find my inner truth. Lightning bolt. And I realized that I need to embrace the things that I am good at. Which, unfortunately for you, is this. Good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be the best me that I can possibly be. If I have to follow that work halfway across the world, that is what I am going to do. I am off the couch. I am supporting my family. I am the fucking man. My face. It's a good smile, right? You know, when I say I can do this all day. So, why don't you just let it all go? Yeah. How do you know Ajay Ghale? Great. Shit.
Alrighty then. How many cliche one-liners can we work in here? How about, ouch, that's gotta hurt. Or how about, that was a shocking experience. Okay, enough. Let's meet Sabal and get into combat.
Ajay Ghale. My name is Sabal. I'm with the Golden Path.
Golden Path?
We're friends. I knew your father. We're here to rescue you, son of Mohan.
What about Darpan?
You are our priority. We need to get you out of here safely, no matter the cost. Darpan would understand. Now stay close. Shit, they know we're here.
The door! Quickly!
Ajay, with these doors open, I need you to keep your head down and make a run for the truck. Move as fast as you can. Understand?
Yeah, I got it.
1, 2, 3! Stay close!
Okay, so forget about keeping your head low. Just run for the truck.
Here we go.
Let's get to the truck, interact with it to get in, and all of a sudden you're riding shotgun as you make the escape from the compound.
What the hell? There's a gun underneath the dashboard. Use it.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, Slack, please turn off the music. No, I'm sorry, I can't. At this point in the game, you can't turn off the music, but you can later on when you get to vehicles. And you have a radio option. You can turn it on and off. Speaking of vehicles, there are lots of vehicles in Far Cry 4, including a gyrocopter a la Road Warrior style. Yeah, you just get to fly all over the place in the buzzer, and you also get to ride elephants. We get to ride elephants? Yeah, you get to ride elephants. It is so cool. Let me tell you, people, you have not lived until you've liberated an enemy outpost riding on top of a charging elephant. It is serious fun.
Right.
And fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for some turbulence.
If you're hearing this, respond. Ajay Ghale, respond, please.
Hello?
Thank you. This is Sabal. Where are you?
I don't know. Fuck. The driver's dead.
Okay, listen to me. Look around. You should be able to see a tower nearby. I need you to make your way there. I'm on my way to secure it now.
Head to the tower. Okay.
You can do this, Ajay.
Okay, and before we get underway, let's take a quick look at the menus here. Here is the inventory. You start out with 30 spaces in your loot bag. You can upgrade that later on. Here's the skills menu, 2 kinds of skills. Tiger skills, which focus on takedowns and whatnot, and elephant skills, which focus on survivability. Crafting menu. Crafting is back. Craft all kinds of things. Hunt down animals, skin them, and make stuff. Progress menu. See what you've done so far. All kinds of different side missions in this game. Much more than Far Cry 3. And collectibles, including documents about people, places, and animals. And finally, tactics. An in-game manual on how to play Far Cry 4. Alright? All laid out for you. Alright, let's get underway here. The Power Stealth Run. The RPG elements of this game are back. You do various activities, including killing enemies to earn XP. Once you've amassed a certain amount of XP, you earn a skill point, and then you apply the skill point to make yourself a better warrior. Alright? And I've made it my personal goal to get 600 XP by the time I finish this mission, okay? This mission ends up in Banapur, okay, the main town in the game, alright? And I want to get 600 XP. Reason being is that plus the 500 XP that we'll get from collecting Mohan's journal in the safe house, the first safe house, will give a total of 1100 XP, and that will be 2 skill points right there, right away, alright? So in order to do that, I'm going to have to do a takedown, because takedowns offer the most XP, okay? You can kill normally, that will give you 10 XP. You can do a headshot kill, they give you 25 XP. Or you can do a takedown like that with a knife, a silent assassination style takedown, and that would give you 30 XP, okay? There's 14 enemies that you can do takedowns on in this mission, okay? 14 enemies scattered throughout this wilderness here. If you do takedowns on all of them, that'll give you 420 XP. And once you get to the standoff, you get to the bell tower, and you meet up with Sabal, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of enemies start pouring in, and there's no more opportunity to do takedowns on them. You just have to gun them down, but you still earn a lot of XP if you focus on getting headshots, okay? So if you get 3 or 4 headshots there and kill a whole bunch of other enemies, you could get your XP count over 600. Alright, so that's the deal, that's the plan. Power stealthing our way to Banapur. The camera is back, tagging is back, tag the enemies. Once he's tagged, you can see him through objects. Throwing rocks is back. Stealthing is a little more difficult. There you see Mr. Fumblefingers is making an appearance there. Yeah, stealthing is a little more difficult, I find, because the enemies are very vigilant. And they can see a lot further, I think, than Far Cry 3. But they do give you this new option, and that is to move bodies. I love it. You can pick up bodies and move them, and I highly recommend that you do this a lot, because enemies, like I said, they can see a lot farther, and the minute they spot a dead body, they go apeshit, and then all of a sudden they're all over the place, and your cover will get very quickly blown. So I moved that guy because those guys across the lake here, they can often see that guy that I just took a takedown on, and they'll get upset. You won't be able to sneak up on him like this. Here's a good way to do takedowns on these two guys. Swim over to the right side, get in this bush here, throw a rock. One thing I noticed in this game is you could throw a rock right at your feet and make the enemy come right up close to you, like this. And then you can do a takedown from cover, from the cover of the bush. I don't remember being able to do that in Far Cry 3. So with that guy out of the way, this guy always suddenly has to drain the weasel. Throw a rock, get him to turn around, and then do a takedown on him. And there we go, that damned objective reminder there in the top left corner of the screen. I don't know what it is with Ubisoft's absolute, pardon my language, fucking obsession with objective reminders. And they even give you the option to turn it off, okay? They give you all kinds of options to clean up the HUD in this game. And when you turn off the objective reminder in the HUD, it's still fucking there. What is with this, Ubisoft? What? Why? I mean, like I say, like I joke, you know, Ubisoft, I understand the meaning of your name. Ubisoft, so we hold hand while you play game. I mean, come on. If you give us the... I don't see what difference it makes, honestly. Anybody out there see any difference at all between turning on or off the objective reminder? I don't see any difference at all. I don't see any difference at all. You turn it on, it appears periodically. You turn it off, it appears periodically. There's no difference. So either somebody goofed there, or they just got this hard on about objective reminders that I don't know. It baffles me. It absolutely baffles me. Just playing Jack in the Box here. I'm keeping an eye on this guy right there because he has a habit of wandering back and busting you as you're trying to do a takedown on that guy that hangs out by the shore. So I'm keeping a close eye on him. He actually is wandering back now. You can see that. So I'm pushing down by the shore, run over here, make a splashy sound, make the other guy investigate, make him come back down near the shore, and they'll throw a rock over his head, keep him turned around, and stealth towards him and do a takedown, keeping close eye on, rather, on the guy on the left there. Down he goes. Searching or looting bodies is a little finicky, I find. I'm seriously considering developing a strategy where instead of searching bodies, just press the move button and then drop them right away, because when you move a body you automatically search and loot them. So it might be faster to do that. I don't know. I'm not sure what that will do to your stealth status. You know, if somebody's watching you pick up the body. You can't pick up the body while crouched, but you know, so still fiddling around with that. Now I'm just going back to these vultures here because you can skin them for vulture feathers and they're worth 2,000 rupees each. The currency in this game is rupees. So one headshot, trade a bullet for 2,000 rupees right there. What you could do is draw those three guys. So there you go, vulture feathers, 2,000 rupees. You could draw those three guys over towards that dead animal there by shooting the vulture right away before you come into this whole area, and then they'll come down there, and you could kind of like form another stealth plan around that, around drawing them at a position, and then when they get tired of looking around, they start going back to their original position, and then you can sneak up behind them, and you know, there's another plan for you. There's a revolver down here that you can grab, swap out for the free AK-47. If you do that, this revolver will be, I forget what it's called officially, the name of it, but it'll become free in the weapon vending machine, if you will, when you get to town. Any weapon, it's just like Far Cry 3, any weapon that you encounter out in the field automatically gets unlocked and you can have it for free once you get to a vendor. Okay, here's a big enemy camp here. 5 guys and a snow leopard. Body armor in here, a couple of throwing knives, very useful. I'm going to tag up these 5 guys and get my stealth on. This guy sitting in the chair here is a gimme. He's an easy takedown. Just make sure nobody across the way is looking at you. Here's where it pays to have a solid plan, because I wasted time searching this guy and then I decided afterwards, okay, it's better to move him. And like I said before, when you move a guy, you automatically search and loot him. And I highly recommend that you move this body, because all the other guys in the camp, or most of them, will eventually come over to that chair and have a seat. And or just come over and, you know, have a look. And when they see the body, that's it. You know, it's game on. Your cover is blown. Not necessarily blown, but you know, they're going to get all like excited and start running around. And you no longer be in pure stealth mode. So move that guy over there. Stash him behind the building. See, this guy's coming over already. And he has a seat. So here we go. Another gimme. Same deal. Make sure nobody's looking. Do him in. Get another easy 30 XP. Search him as quickly as you can. Pick him up. And put him with the other guy. And they can just lay cozy corner there with each other while you carry on. There's a snow leopard in the cage over there. You could shoot the cage and let it out, but then the leopard's going to get the kills and you won't get any XP. Here comes another guy. Yeah, you can milk this chair. There's also another chair right behind the building. There's two chairs actually. He's going for the second chair. Here's where things get a little hairy. This is kind of a tricky chair to do a takedown on, because he's much more in the line of sight than the other chair. So what happens is I do a takedown on him, and then I heard somebody getting excited. That right there. Now, I think what actually happened was the guy was going, be careful, as the other guy was teasing the snow leopard. So I panicked. I was going to move the body, but then when I heard that guy yell, I thought he had seen me, so I just dropped the body and ran. When in actual fact, I think I could have gotten away with moving the body. So anyway, so now they're in red alert mode. And this top corner of this roof here is a great place to hang out if they get alerted. It's kind of like a blind spot. And it will give you lots of
There's a killer out there.
options if they start circling around the building trying to flank you.
We have a general direction. Now find him. Stay sharp.
So I'm hooking up my throwing knives just in case I have to do a long distance stealth kill. I'll lose XP for that unless I do a headshot, but it comes in handy. You could do a silent kill, a ranged silent kill. If you blow all this, you can always start, like restart from a checkpoint. So there's a checkpoint restart system. Regarding saves, once again, there's no quick save. I don't think, I mean, I think quick saves are going extinct. You know, the idea of being able to save the game anywhere you want. And a game like this, it just begs for a quick save. I don't know why Ubisoft doesn't work it in. I mean, especially for PC gamers. Any hardcore gamer worth his salt is going to do it anyways. All of us PC gamers, the first thing we do, I don't know about you, but the first thing I do is find the save game location and back up saves whenever I want to replay from a certain point. So we're going to make our own impromptu quick saves anyways. You might as well give us the fucking option. I mean, seriously, I don't know why developers don't do this. Just give us the option to save the game anywhere we want. I mean, it's not that hard. If I can do it just fumbling around with the files on my PC, surely you could work it into the game, you know? one step backward they took from Far Cry 3 is there's only one dedicated save slot, whereas in Far Cry 3 there used to be 3 dedicated save slots. I don't know why they did that either. I imagine it has something to do with this agenda that a lot of video game companies have of making video games more like interactive movies. So you consume it once and then you're done with it and you move on to the next game, or you buy another game. I think that's, I don't know, it's just a theory. I'm just speculating. I think that perhaps they're trying to discourage replaying the game. I don't know. So that is it. All 5 guys in this area are done. And I've got 14 stealth kills, 14 takedowns. So I've got at least 420 XP now. And now it's time for a little hunting. In this area I discovered sheerly by accident. Actually, it was Mr. Fumblefingers who discovered this, because I was trying to throw a grenade one time and ended up throwing some bait. What happens is every time you skin an animal, you also get some bait. And trying to experiment in opening this cage here to let the snow leopard out, I threw a grenade. I wanted to see if I could just kind of like blow the door open on the cage, and I ended up throwing some bait instead. And I discovered that this is what happens when you throw some bait. A bear comes. So now I'm thinking, okay, kill the bear. And then I get the brilliant idea. Hey, well, the bear is dead. Why don't I throw some bait and then open the cage, and the snow leopard will go for the bait, and then I can kill the snow leopard. That was the plan. And of course, the best laid plans of mice and men are often laid to waste. I'm not sure if I quoted Steinbeck exactly, but that's pretty close. Yeah, so, yeah, the idea was to throw some more bait and see if I can get that leopard to come out. And I discovered that, no, if you throw more bait and then free the leopard, another bear will come. In fact, every time you throw bait in this area, another bear will come. So after doing this like many times, I realized, hey, you know what? You can milk this for a whole bunch of bear skins. Because as you just saw in my inventory, bear skins are worth 7,000 rupees each. The only thing that's holding you back is ammunition. So as long as you've got enough ammunition, you could do this indefinitely. There seems to be no shortage of bears in this area. As long as you've got bait and ammunition, you can keep throwing out bait, getting a bear to come, kill him, make another 7,000 rupees, throw some more bait, etc., etc. So there's some more ammo behind this building here. That's all I know of in this area. There might be more. I didn't have the patience to like carefully search everywhere. So typically I can get 3 bears with this routine. And you have to save some ammo to kill the snow leopard, because I want that skin too. And I always let myself take a hit here so I can get him in position there. And sometimes I get a headshot on him while he's standing up there on the rocks. He doesn't come down for some reason. And then, as usual, if you make yourself inaccessible, the predator will run away. So that's why he's run over there. Trying to take him down with as few bullets as possible. So that's it. I've only got just enough ammo to take down the snow leopard, and I want his skin too. I don't believe it's possible to kill a bear with hunting knives. Either that or it takes a lot more than 2. I tried doing 2 headshots, hunting knife headshots on the bear. It doesn't work. So out comes the cat. Here, I did this the hard way. I could have just run up the slope there and jumped on the roof, but you know, I had to climb up over the rocks and do it the hard way. And then, of course, this is funny, eh? Cat's right up on the roof, right on my ass, like right away. And you'll see this in bell towers, eh? Some of these bell towers, this took me by surprise later on when I was climbing a bell tower, and there was like a Bengal tiger at the bottom of the bell tower. So I deked him out and managed to like distract him and get him away from the bottom of the bell tower. And then I started climbing the bell tower, and the freaking thing started climbing up right after me. It was like, you know, so you can climb, big deal. I can climb too. That's like, it was a great video game moment. I loved it. It was very realistic.
RJ, my boy, are you busy? You don't mind me calling, do you? Fantastic. You really are an excellent listener. Look, no hard feelings about the crab rangoon. I know it's not to everyone's taste. But you'll be pleased to know I had the chef executed for his incompetence. It wasn't his family we killed. Regardless, next time I can promise you a better spread. That's the last time I'm kidnapping a fucking TV celebrity chef.
By the way, bear skins can be used to craft stuff, of course. You can use them to craft a larger rocket pouch and a larger bait pouch, if I recall correctly. So if you want to save those bear skins for that, but you know, that comes much later in the game when you'll have need of those things. So for now, I'm gonna sell them. Bears, as you can see, are a dime a dozen, so it's no biggie. Now let's do some burrow hunting. These goat-like creatures are burrows, B-H-A-R-A-L, and I just got a clean kill. When you kill using a knife or the bow, you kill an animal using a knife or a bow, you get what's known as a clean kill, and you get to collect 2, not 1, but 2 skins from the animal. And my loot bag is now full. That's some of the things you collect. Apparently condoms are worth 1,000 rupees. Yeah, mom's note. I looked this up online, and I could only find one person who seemed to know what it was good for. I don't know if he's right, because I haven't gotten the game guide yet. I'm going to go get the game guide right after I finish this commentary. But yeah, I did all this this opening, figuring out everything in the opening here without use of the game guide. Just using my own smarts. Hey, how about that? But yeah, apparently, according to this one individual, mom's note can be used to get the good ending at the end of the game. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody want to post a comment, because I always either discard it because I need space in my loot bag for something more valuable, or if it actually makes the entire journey to Bannover, I sell it. So, what can I say? Sorry, Mom. So there goes Mom's note. Doing some more burrow hunting here. Each of these is worth 3,800 rupees. So you can make a nice chunk of change just hunting down these barrels here. One thing I totally forgot is that I could craft a wallet, and I ended up, like, you know, dumping stuff and then realizing, hey, you know what, I could have used some of these skins to craft a wallet and made some space in my inventory like that. I will eventually remember to do that. He's a learner. These burrows here, if you can corner them in that little pass there, they always go in that little pass, and then they can't really go much further. they eventually have to come back. So that's what I'm doing. I'm chasing them into the little pass. Typically it takes 2 knife swipes to get a clean kill on them. Here I tried a knife throw and I missed. There we go, we got a clean kill. Nah, come on, Ajay. Don't do it, Jason, on this. There we go. I finally remembered to craft a wallet to free some space up in my inventory. Now that all the burls are dead. I've thrown away stuff. Hey. Here I'm using my camera experimentally to see if I can spot that throwing knife that I wasted, to no avail. And I discovered an alternate way to get up the pass here. Normally you take that little wooden plank way that I was looking at right there, along there, and then you go across this log to here, but apparently you can just jump across like that. I never discovered that before.
It's an honor to meet you, son of Mohan. I'm amazed you made it all the way here on your own. Sabal is waiting for you near the tower.
Son of a... What did you call me? No, she says son of Mohan. Mohan Ghale is the great rebel leader. And we're playing as Ajay Ghale, his son. Okay. All kidding aside. Okay, so here we are at the bell tower. We're going to hook up with Sabal. And here comes standoff time. Fortunately, there's a ton of ammo here, so make sure you avail yourself of it. There's also a couple of healing kits in there on the stairs.
Ajay, you made it! Good job, son of Mohan.
Why are you guys helping me?
You're the son of Mohan Ghale. You may not know it, but that name carries a lot of weight in Kirat, especially for the Golden Bar.
Are those army guys still looking for me?
Pagan men will stop at nothing to get you back. Damn. Some of Pagan's men managed to track us. They'll be here any second. We're in for a fight.
Okay, standoff time. This is a pretty good standoff point right here. I want to tag as many enemies as I can so I can see them, and then try to get as many headshots as I can to continue to rack up XP. So aiming carefully and taking cover. There you go, as you see, each normal gun kill is worth 10 XP. This guy's a gimme for a headshot, because he always stops there, the guy in the snowmobile. Trying to get some multi-kills with the grenades here. There's another headshot. And as you can see, I just leveled up. So I just passed 500 XP. Another headshot there. Going for 600 XP, like I said.
Avalanche! Take cover!
This is so cool. Of all things,
Avalanche!
an avalanche. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Okay, sorry.
You're a
Tough man to kill, brother.
That's a good thing, right? How did you know to find me?
He saw Bacon's chopper nearby. He's never down this far south, and I wanted to know why. Lucky for you, we were in the area when we got Darpan's text. Well, we're here. Welcome to Banapur, home of the Golden Path.
Who's this? Where's Darpan?
He didn't make it. This is Ajay Gale, Mohan's son.
Let me understand. Darpan's dead? Hmm? And you brought me this?
I'm not involved in whatever this is. I'm just looking for Lakshmana.
We're in the middle of a fucking war. We don't have time for tourists.
What was I supposed to do? Just leave him there? I'm sorry, brother. Amita's a little touchy. I'll talk to her. As for Lakshmana, it sounds like it could be a temple or shrine. But if that's the case, it's in the north. The north is enemy territory, and we can't get you there, not yet. Go and clear your head. Come find me when you're ready. Hmm?
And we made it to Banapur, home of the Golden Path, and the location of the first safe house where we can go, save the game, and take care of business, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm just going to take a look at my XP count. There we go. I've already got 155 XP into level 2, so that means I made a total of 655 XP. Mission accomplished. So go to the safe house, and there's always one of 20 Mohan journals that you can collect here. There's one right there. Collect it, make an easy 500 XP, and that'll put me over 1100 XP, which will earn me my second skill point. Okay, you need 500 XP for the first skill point, 600 XP for the second skill point. So there we go. Mission accomplished. My personal mission accomplished. 2 skill points by the time I get to Banapur. So you hook up with the vending machine here, and it unlocks a whole bunch of weapons, all of which you have to buy except the one that I found. I forget what it's called. I call it a revolver, but since I found it, I get it for free. And sell everything, including the bear skins. And I now have 160,000 rupees. And that is it for this video. Nice long 44-minute video for you guys. Here's another thing they put in Far Cry 4 that they took from Far Cry 2, and I'm so glad they did this. The opportunity or the option to sleep, to control time. So you can go, you know, you can play during the day or during the night or anytime you want. Just take a nap and wake up anytime you want. I love that. So yeah, so that's it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and like I said, if you'd like to see me do a complete walkthrough of the game, please leave a like and post a comment and help support my channel. Alright, so that's it. I'm off to buy the official Far Cry 4 game guide to see what I missed and stuff like that there. Thanks again for watching, and happy gaming.